What's up, guys? Same demo. We'll be talking about Heroic versus Furia, and Heroic's A rush that they end up pulling off on their T side on Mirage. Uh, One thing to point out before this rush actually happens, you'll notice that their money is really not that good. You have Tessus with 3,000, Stavin with 3,500, Katie with 3,600, and Borup with 4,700, and Nico with 4,000. So I think the only reason they forced was because of Borup and Nico here in this. They both can AK up in this situation. That's exactly what happens. So the fact that they get two AKs kind of like makes them want to force. You know, AKs are extremely powerful. So they end up forcing it up. Let me skip this timeout. And they end up doing an A rush, and it gets shut down pretty quickly. They're successful for the most part, but the CTs, like the rotates, just come in really quickly and just shut down the rush. So you'll see what happens, and then what's his name? Henny gets a collateral as well, which really shuts it down. But you can see the concept of what Heroic was going for with their actual A rush. I'll show the lineups and how this works. So zoom out. You see the two people line up smokes right here, and then let me go to the actual hit. So they see the CTs actually see the util coming in, instantly start throwing util, counter util back. They get out on site for the most part, but that's a nice counter util from Furia, and then here comes the rotates. Gets one, dies, and then boom, gets a collat. The rush is over with, but I mean, this doesn't mean that you can't learn from this. Borup was actually lurking this round, which comes to bite him in the ass because they kind of needed more firepower for the actual site. But it's something to know for when you're working on your team. So I'll get into the actual util for each of the smokes. Alright, here's the lineups that I promised. As always, this config that I use for my practicing smokes will be in the description. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So the smokes that Heroic throws on this rush, surprisingly, I don't end up throwing a CT smoke, but I will show a fast CT smoke, two of them. And yes, they don't throw CT. They molly triple, they smoke jungle fast, and they smoke stairs. And it's a different type of stair smoke. And yeah, so let's talk about the stair smoke real quickly. So normally when you're in a pug or you see conventional executes, they'll have a stair smoke that lands up here on top of actual stairs. And basically that smoke stops anyone from trying to aggress and peek onto this platform and go for kills, or play back here and try and get a pick off with just like their head peeking or something. And smoke's pretty useful, but this other smoke that Heroic throws is a bit different. So they end up smoking like right here on the stairs, and there's several reasons for this. One, I think, is lineup purposes. They just couldn't find a fast lineup that lands right there on the stairs. Two, this smoke punishes anyone that decides to push through it, because as they come through, you'll see their body before they can even see you. It's just how smokes work. And three, it stops that little like gimmick that people can sometimes pull off with the jungle smoke right here, and they can see in between the gaps. So it completely shuts down anyone trying to peek from the stair area and try and get through a gap right here. So yeah, I'll just show the lineups right now. So that stair smoke I was just talking about, you want to come here in the dumpster, in between the windows, walk, jump throw as soon as you hit that black dot right there. Just like this, walk, boom, jump throw. It bounces off that window, lands right there on the stairs. And then the jungle smoke, you want to find the second pillar, not the first. Come here, aim like above this wooden pole, and then in between these two, run, and then jump throw as you hit there's a little ramp right there you're going to hit. Run, jump throw, boom, lands right here, jungle. And then there's two CT smokes I promised. There's one right here. Come like that, jump throw, aim right here, and then aim right there in that corner. And then the other one is one a lot of people use. Just come right here. And that is not a left click. You actually jump throw that like this. And that is another CT smoke. Alright. And then for the triple molly that I said they threw, it's just thrown on the fly. You just have something like this. Molly triple, and then you can run out. And then also, if you want to, you have more utility than normal. You can have someone molly under as they run out as well, and then you just rush the site. Okay? Yeah, good luck with your executes. Hopefully you can find a way to implement this, and hopefully this helps your team.